Cereal versus oats. Which is better for blood sugar control? In this video, we will analyze these two types of cereals separately and, in the end, we will tell you which one is better for controlling our blood sugar level and why. These are two types of staple foods in our diets. We are very familiar with them. That is why we consider very important to make an in-depth analysis of both and shed some light to our audience on which one is better. For this reason, we recommend you stay until the end because we will also share the ultimate secret to recover from diabetes forever, a revolutionary system that is changing the lives of thousands of people, and you can be the next one. Let's get started. As we all know, breakfast is the main meal of the day and should be an essential energy source, as we often do not eat again until many hours into the day. Breakfast is responsible for providing the energy needed to start the day and carry out all daily activities. There are hundreds of cereal brands that sell an image of an adequate nutritional contribution, healthy and rich in fiber. We must be careful with this type of marketing and pay close attention to the dietary values because most of them are very caloric and contain sugar in large quantities. In this video, we will analyze these two types of cereals separately, and at the end, you will see which one is better to control our blood sugar level and why. So stay until the end. We will also be sharing the ultimate secret to recovering from diabetes for good. What are processed cereals? Cereals are a portion of processed food. Several of us have doubts about whether they are healthy or unhealthy. Other people consider boxed breakfast cereals as a must-have product to start their day. Not all breakfast cereals are wrong because they are not all produced and processed in the same way. Nor can we recommend cereals from companies like Kellogg's and Nestle as healthy choices. The food industry knows that many people have trouble finding the time to eat a proper breakfast. That's why they have created an ample supply of convenient and quick boxed cereals. The problem is that almost all boxed breakfast cereals contain high amounts of sugar. They also have artificial flavorings and colorings, especially children's cereals. And they are high in calories and low in fiber and other nutrients. One serving of boxed cereal can give people all the sugar they should be taking in at most for the whole day. If eating boxed cereal becomes a habit in your morning routine, it can lead to weight gain and, above all, be very harmful to people with diabetes. According to Profeco's 2011 study of cereal brands, the 5 cereal portions with the highest sugar content found were Kellogg's and Nestle, with sugar percentages between 40 and 60%. The study confirms that people empty up to 90 grams of product on an average size plate, which means that they ingest 7.5 tablespoons of sugar in one sitting. Without considering that many people have the terrible habit of adding more sugar to the cereal, apart from what it already contains, or add some fruit or marshmallows. As for the recommendation, the sugar content in boxed cereals should not exceed 12% of the total weight. This rate is more significant in the 6 cereal brands. Very few brands have a rate of less than 10% sugar content. Generally, these are plain cornflakes. We need to improve our bad eating habits that we have since childhood. If we teach children to associate breakfast with boxed cereal, they will hardly have a good breakfast when they grow up. Don't eat boxed cereals because many sugar and starches go to your body and transform into fat. Our palates get used to the flavors. Get in the habit of eating a variety of foods. Read ingredient labels and check the amount of sugar in boxed cereals. If sugar is among the first 3 ingredients, don't buy it. Get out of your routine and change your eating habits by trying new alternatives to breakfast cereals. What is oatmeal? Everything you need to know about this super grain. The oat species most commonly consumed by humans is called sativa oats, L, also known as white oat, which has a high nutritional value. In this video, we will explain what it is suitable for and why you should include it in your diet, and you will see that the nutrients that oats provide go far beyond what you imagine. What are oats? Oats are a cereal of the grass family whose seeds are rich in several nutrients. This food group includes other grains that have also been part of the essential human diet for centuries, such as wheat, rice, corn, barley, sorghum, and rye. Why is oatmeal good? Discover the properties of oatmeal and you will see that the benefits of eating oatmeal are many. It is a whole grain. Since oatmeal is a whole grain cereal, it keeps its 3 parts intact and maintains its original nutritional composition. 1. Endosperm. Main source of energy as it contains carbohydrates and protein. 2. Bran. Contains insoluble and soluble fiber, in addition to B vitamins and minerals. 3. Germ. Contains unsaturated fats, B vitamins, and nutrients with antioxidant function such as vitamin E. It is an important source of fiber. Just 30 grams of oats are a good source of fiber, with approximately 3.2 grams, which is equivalent to more than 10% of the nutrient reference value, or NRV. Besides, it contains both soluble and insoluble fiber. Contains beta-glucan. People know the properties of oats for treating digestive disorders since prehistoric times. The B-glucan is the soluble fiber in oats, which plays a crucial role in this cereal's potential health benefits. One of the characteristics that this fiber has is that when it is in contact with water, it generates a dense consistency that lowers cholesterol levels and controls glucose levels. There is also evidence that oats are good for increasing satiety. Contains protein. A 30-gram serving of oatmeal contains approximately 5 grams of protein, representing 7 to 10% of the nutritional reference value. Besides, the quality of oat protein, as measured by its amino acid score, exceeds the protein rate in other whole grains such as wheat, corn, rye, or rice. It is a source of B-complex vitamins. Whole grain oats provide B-complex vitamins such as vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B6, and folic acid. It gives 19% to 29% of the nutrient reference value in a 30-gram serving. It has a higher zinc content. Whole grain oats have higher zinc content than corn, wheat, and rice cereals referenced as the most consumed in the American region. A 30-gram serving of oats provides 8 to 12% of the reference value of nutrients. It is a source of nutrients with antioxidant function. Another benefit of whole grain oats is that they contain nutrients with antioxidant function, such as vitamin E, phenolic compounds, flavonoids, the latter found in oats. Contains unsaturated fats. Among the most consumed cereals in the region, corn, wheat, and rice, oats have the highest unsaturated fats, monounsaturated fats, and polyunsaturated fats. In addition to their nutritional properties, oats are a bowl of cereal with great culinary versatility. Whether at breakfast, lunch, or dinner, oats are a star ingredient in many nutritious and easy-to-prepare dishes. Which cereal is best for blood sugar control? We already know that oatmeal is a type of cereal. We are referring to the difference between it and the typical supermarket cereals we use for breakfast. Whole grains can be a part of the daily diet due to their rich nutritional content and health benefits. There is a great variety, making it challenging to select which ones you can include in the diet. For people with diabetes, oats are an excellent choice to include in our diet because of multiple reasons. Oats and the glycemic index. Oatmeal is a type of cereal with a medium glycemic index and is a slow-absorbing carbohydrate. What does this mean about the GI? What is the glycemic index? It indicates the speed of entry of carbohydrates into the blood. The higher this index, the faster they enter the blood and the higher the insulin production. The problem with high insulin production, as the blood glucose level rises rapidly, is that all the cells do not manage to burn all the glucose. The metabolism begins to transform this excess glucose into fat, deposited in the body of fatty tissue. After 3 hours, the insulin secreted to regulate this excess of sugars leaves the blood and sugar levels to drop, provoking in our brain the need to take more food, which causes anxiety, which is usually in the form of simple carbohydrates, high glycemic index. Therefore, we would again secrete increased amount of insulin, driving another transformation into fats that would continue to transform into fatty tissue. That is, you will be repeating the initial process, and we would enter a vicious cycle. The objective is to keep insulin peaks at bay and thus control the storage of fat in the form of fatty tissue. And besides, we will reduce the anxiety caused by the decrease of sugars in the blood. Oats are high in protein, vitamins, carbohydrates, and nutrients. It is the wealthiest cereal of the whole family. This excellent cereal also prevents constipation thanks to its high fiber content, helps keep cholesterol under control thanks to its essential amino acids, and offers minerals such as zinc, magnesium, iron, and calcium. The daily processed cereal is a processed product that undergoes many changes in its composition when treated. Many lose dietary fiber, and others lose their water content, which increases their caloric density. They suffer losses of minerals and vitamins, and chemicals harmful to health are added, such as preservatives, sugar, or fats. Moreover, as we have seen, when it comes to processed cereals, we find ourselves with 10% added sugar in the best of cases, which is already a lot for a person who has diabetes and terrible when it comes to keeping our blood sugar level under control. There is no doubt about it. If you want a healthy, balanced breakfast that gives you energy to face the day, include oatmeal as the main ingredient. An excellent example of a complete and delicious breakfast is oatmeal pancakes with fruit, or if you prefer, a bowl of almond milk with oatmeal accompanied by a couple of scrambled eggs and a piece of fruit. Now that you know which of the two options is the best to control blood sugar levels, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. If you want to have full access to a revolutionary system to overcome diabetes naturally, click on the link in the description below. Your new life can start today.